going to be your March 2021 monthly. So this is going to be energy surrounding you in March and things you could be dealing with or going through, okay? So, let's see. First thing for you guys, I don't know, Scorpio, are you guys trying to get out of something? Because when I was looking at the cards, I was like, Scorpio, where are you trying to go? Yeah. I'm getting a sense of like, I don't know, some of you guys could be escaping some kind of situation, but I don't know if it's going to go the way you want it to. I'm getting a lot of leaving energy. Look at this. Look at this. These are all leaving cards. Tell me why. Why are the moving cards reversed? Where are you guys trying to go? Okay, Spirit's saying some of you guys want to leave an unhealthy, toxic situation, and you are going to leave it, but they're saying not yet. Yeah, they're saying slow down, baby. I don't know whose guide's coming through, because my guides don't say baby, so someone's guide is coming through here. But that's what I'm getting. You're wanting some kind of forward momentum in March. But it's happening at a snail's pace. And you're getting frustrated as fuck with the Queen of Wands reversed. So I feel for you guys, the challenge in March is going to be the Queen of Wands reversed. It's going to be that frustration. It's going to be seeing things physically move or seeing things take a turn. There's a bit of a slowdown. But I feel like you want to move, but there's a standstill with the Chariot. There's literally a halt. If you're trying to get out of a situation, you are going to get out of it with the Star. Your wish is going to come true with the Star. However, the place that you're in, there needs to be more healing. Physically, the location that you're in has, you still need to clear out some karma with it. Whatever this is, a job, a family situation, it's a location. There's still a karma that needs to be cleared out. That's why you can't fully move on yet. But you will, but not yet. The Star here, you're healing. You're healing from this situation. Sorry, it's not the Star, sorry. Healing from this situation, the Star. There's a wish coming true, though. You are divinely guided with the Star card, okay? So if you feel like life is just not going the way you want or things have literally stopped, you're still being guided, okay? Everything's going according to plan with the Star. There's destiny for you. There's destiny. Something's written in the stars for you, Scorpio. You may not see it in March, but something's written in the stars. Something, Spirit is saying, what happens in March, you're going to remember it. For example, if we, when we get to like September, October, you're going to, oh yeah, remember in March when that thing happened and, I couldn't do that and then when it didn't go, that's what I'm getting. There's something you're going to refer back to in March. When you finally get to where you want and you're going to understand why this weird blockage was there, okay? That's what I'm getting, because we have some kind of failure here with this Seven of Swords. You feel like you failed at something. You feel like you got caught or there's something exposed here. Plan. It's a plan that maybe didn't go through well or something like that here. I'm hearing, okay, the Queen of Wands reverse, I heard public image. I don't know if you're out in the public, but Spirit's saying you could be frustrated with your public image. I heard personal style, so I'm going to go straight to this card with the beauty, because this is the beauty card. We have, when beauty is felt from within, your gorgeousness will glow. So if you guys are a bit frustrated with maybe how you appear physically, there's an energy of needing to focus on how you're representing yourself or how you're portraying yourself, because I feel with the Queen of Wands reversed, there's energy you're putting out. You're putting out bitchy energy or a my way or the highway energy, demanding bossy energy here, and I feel like that's why things have slowed down for you. I don't know what the fuck this is, but that's what I'm getting here. Spirit wants you to focus on the beauty within, okay? The beauty within is going to radiate. If you are, your focus on Mars is going to be personal style, Scorpio. Okay, it's going to be about you guys really loving yourselves from the inside, and it's going to shine. Okay, it's going to shine outwards. If you have been doing this, you will see results. You will see your skin glowing, your eyes, you're going to see like healthier skin. You're going to be feeling more positive, more energetic here, okay? Yeah, I'm almost getting like the universe is gonna it's gonna focus your direction. Your direction, Scorpio, is the external. Like, okay, so are you ready? Like I'm hearing the ball is in other people's court. But in March, it's gonna be a time for you to be like, okay, well, I'm not going to push this, and I'm just going to work on myself. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to work on beautifying myself. I don't know why the self-image and physical appearance is really apparent for you guys, but I feel like that is what needs to be worked on. Your physical image and how you're portraying yourself to the world. Because I feel like in April and May and towards the summertime, there could be opportunities that present themselves because of how you put yourself out there, if that makes sense. Okay, now in terms of the darker energy, or just about the challenge for you, is the temple of my body. This card is usually about your body's a temple. I'm hearing defiled. For some of you guys, it's like your body has been defiled, or there's an energy of like body image issues. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this for you guys, but I'm getting that, Scorpio. It's a time for you to really look at your body, and Spirit is saying that for some of you guys, there could be people who have commented on your weight loss, on your weight and things like that, your size. It's the temple of my body. This is about allowing others into your body, allowing people's kind of thoughts and opinions of your bodies to kind of corrode it and things like that. It's about your physical vessel here. This is what this card is specifically talking about, is being defiled in some way, okay? And I feel like that could be something that's difficult for you guys, because I do feel like you're a very protective sign. But I feel like the temple of my body, there could be some kind of, so either somebody, like something taking advantage, making you feel vulnerable, making you feel not like worshiping your body is bad or something like that. There's a weird power dynamic of something like that. Like somebody trying to get I don't know what the fuck this is, but if anybody has commented on your body, there's a strange power dynamic, like the people, they seek power over you in some way. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting with that here. Now we have cell phone and we have money, okay? So for you guys, it says polish your communication skills. Now for you, Scorpio, and in March, I do feel this communication is about, I'm hearing the spiritual high-level communication, being receptive to information, but also sharing your feelings. I don't feel like it's a time for you guys to be bottling everything up. Your guides really want you to share and communicate with the people around you what you're feeling here. Yeah, they're giving me a thing of like a cell phone. There's somebody on the other end, and then there's you, right? Obviously, you need two people to talk to. So I'm hearing they're giving me an image of like a really old cell phone, and like you have the little wire thingy, and it's like a transmit or whatever fuck, it's like a signal. What signal are you getting? That's what I'm getting for you in March. Like, you're going to be accessing the spiritual realm for some kind of signal. Maybe you're looking for some kind of information, or maybe they're going to be calling you. Okay? So to polish your communication skills has to do with polishing your spiritual communication. Okay? Strengthening that connection and that bond and communication with your spiritual team. Making sure if you are some kind of psychics or healers, when you're accessing, make sure you're accessing the right information or person or entity or whatever it is you're trying to connect with here, okay? Wide open communication, but make sure you're not just getting any kind of energy, right? We have money. So it said discover the source of your true power here. So this is, with this money here, I am feeling for you guys, weird message, but whatever you're dreaming about, you're healing some past karma with your money in your dreams. Your dreams represent some kind of power dynamic you feel like you lack or that you have in life. I don't know what the fuck this is. I know Scorpio is a sign of control though. But you're dealing with a lot of financial issues or financial worries or thoughts or whatever this is with money in your dreams. So if you feel like in your dreams that you feel like you have a loss of power, control, it actually has to deal with your relationship with money. So do keep that in mind, okay? Because I feel like that is something that, again, your guides are trying to communicate with you through that in some way, okay? Spirit saying there's a reason that a lot of the stuff you're pushing forward, it's going to happen, but not right now, because I feel like you're meant to be focusing on the internal, okay? We have admit your true feelings to yourself. So it says, be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. So there could be something that you need to admit to yourself in March. You're not going to know what this is, obviously. Maybe you do know, I don't know. But you're going to have a sit down with yourself and look in the mirror, have a heart-to-heart with yourself and admit your feelings. Maybe there could be an energy of you're just like, I'm not hurt. No, I'm not hurt. I have a guard up. You know, I'm fine. I'm healed. Whatever. That's what I'm getting. So there is tapping into the emotional realms for you. You know, you guys do this, but it may not be the most comfortable here. But I feel like you're used to that energy. But there's going to be something you're going to need to admit to yourself. You're going to have to kind of reevaluate how you're feeling. Spirit is saying to check in with yourself, Scorpio. Are you happy? Are you happy? What is your percent of happiness? The 65%? Where's the other percent? The 70%? You know, where's the other 30% or whatever, okay? Ask yourself. Check in with yourself. This is going to be very important, okay? Now we have focus intention with Diana, and it says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and action. Focus on a target, and you will meet your mark. So, Spirit is saying for you, when it comes to March, there is going to be something that you're going to want to get going, and they want you to have a clear vision for it. It's like cutting out distractions. It's almost like having a tunnel vision. Sorry about that, Scorpio. My camera died. But I was saying that there's something specific you're going to be focusing on in March. So, whatever it is you're trying to get away from, whatever it is you want to distance yourself from, you slowly will do it. If it's some kind of move or something that is, you know, takes physical energy, that is going to take some time, or there's going to be delays, okay? So, yeah. But that's what I see for you guys in March. So I hope that this reading helps you navigate March in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Sagittarius, it's going to be just Diana's Wisdom. It's going to be your March 2021 monthly. Okay, so this is going to be the energy, the things you could be going through in March. Okay, so for you guys, let's see what we have here. I heard stop-start energy, so I feel for you in March, Sagittarius, there could be a stop-start energy with something that you're starting. It charges with the Knight of Swords. It's pretty fast. It moves quick, and then suddenly there's a slowdown. That's what I'm getting, because we have the Knight of Swords and then the Four of Swords. Okay, especially with your mind, there's a lot of stop-start energy with your mind. There's a Spirit saying ideas. You have ideas and you want to take action, and you do take action, but then there's a slowdown, or there needs to be some kind of balance. Okay, because I'm getting like I don't know what the hell that is, but that's what I'm getting here. Because the Four of Swords means that you need to take some time out. You need to calm down. You need to slow down. There needs to be a slowdown. There needs to be some kind of rest. There needs to be reevaluation. Something like that, okay? Or you guys just need to sleep more. Your thoughts could definitely be going crazy in March with the Knight of Swords here. But I do feel like there's something you're passionate about, and you're moving towards that fiercely. You do have a goal in mind, so I do feel like you're getting closer to your goal, but again, there's a weird stop-start energy here. Now, the Emperor here, you do have control, okay? So I do feel like you guys are not going to be feeling like you're out of control in March. If you do feel like you're out of control in March, you're actually going to be able to get yourself back in control. You're going to be like, snap out of it. Okay. Wow, what was that? I don't know. That's what I'm getting. It's not going to be like a lingering feeling of helplessness if you do feel that. So I do feel like you are going to be taking the reins, and you are going to be directing your life where you want it to go. I'm getting that with these two. Very masculine energy for you, Sagittarius. March is going to be very masculine, even though we are in Pisces season. Pisces is a very feminine sign. So I feel like because of that, that's where that stop-start energy is. Whereas the masculine is going, and then the feminine is like, hey guys, come on, let's just chill. Okay, you got the King of Cups, let's just chill. Come on, let's just chill. That's what I'm getting. So I feel for you, Sagittarius, it's going to be very important that you have a balance between relaxation and going after the stuff that you want in your life. Because if you're only doing one, you're going to find yourself not being able to balance, okay, with the Two of Pentacles. You're going to either become so exhausted, where all that energy you had built up, it's going to be just completely like, I need a break, I'm so tired, that's what I'm getting, okay? So there's going to be, you're going to have some kind of balance here, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to be fucking depleted. I just see the Two of Pentacles. You guys have been juggling something, but whatever you're juggling, two things you're juggling, you're not going to be able to juggle them anymore in March. Spirit saying it's time to give up one, okay? Or you're just like, fuck these guys, I'm not doing this, and I'm just walking away from this with the Two of Pentacles here. There could be also with money. Careful with this. This is about budgeting, but you're budgeting in a way that's not helping you because it's actually, you're losing money rather than saving money. So March could be that for you with your finances. You could lose money. Money could be going out. You're spending a lot of money. You're not necessarily juggling and budgeting. Remember how I said reevaluating? So some of you guys definitely want to take a step back and figure out what are your expenses. Are you saving more money in the end, or you just, you know, ask yourself that. So I feel like that's what that is here. Okay, for some here. Yeah, it's going to be important though. With the Two of Wands reverse, and we also have the King of Cups. So let me see what these guys are here for March for you. Emotional balance. You have two males. I don't know what these men are. These could be significant men. Some of you guys, the Emperor could be an older person, like much older, okay? Like in the 50s, early 40s, late 40s. It could be an actual male. Some kind of boss for some of you guys. With the King of Cups, though, this is a friend, Spirit is saying. This could be a new friend that comes in for you. Masculine energies around you, Sagittarius. So if you're wondering if you're on the right track or if you're going in the right direction, pay attention to masculine energy. If you start meeting men, there's something with masculine that's going to show you the way, because these men are upright, so they're definitely not full of shit. The King of Cups is going to help you with some kind of emotional maturity or feeling more emotionally mature here. I do feel for you guys, okay? This is not a person. This is the energy of you guys becoming the King of Cups in Spirit said February. So some of you guys became the King of Cups in February. There's something significant in February that you healed or something that you learned. So I do feel like you have emotionally matured. You have self-control now, okay? You're not kind of spinning your wheels anymore. Yeah, there's a level of growth for you. We have the Two of Wands, which is a lack of direction here. So you may be feeling a bit directionless and you may have to reevaluate your direction. But even if that's the case, I don't feel like that's something that is going to linger. Because again, you have the Emperor and you have the Knight. Okay, somebody on a mission. This is literally the Emperor. So the Emperor already knows where he's going. I'm not getting that. But I feel like you can probably run into that pitfall where you're just kind of like, wait, where am I going? And it's very temporary though. It's not anything that's, I don't feel like you're going to feel lost this month. King of Cups is about the connections around you, your emotional environment and things like that. Sagittarius, it is the time to be a listener, not a talker in March. It's about communication, because we do have communication, okay? And it does say effective communication builds a deep bond, grounded in common trust and understanding. So Spirit is saying, for some, there could be your relationships are going to be evolving. There could be a friend in need that comes to you and you give them support or something like that, but you're going to need to be a listener in March. It's not the time to be talking, okay, with this. You need to listen, okay? Listen to what's not being said, listen to body language, observe body language here. But communication is key here. Spirit is saying for some of you guys, there is a person that you haven't been able to contact. Either they ghosted you or they completely blocked you. I'm hearing closure. If you need closure, Spirit is saying to write a letter to this person and burn it. That's how you're gonna get your closure. If you're seeking any kind of closure, whatever, I don't know what the fuck this message is coming from. But if you're seeking any kind of closure, you're not gonna get it. You're not going to get it unless you find it for yourself. Like, this person's not going to communicate or tell you that they're sorry or somebody has hurt your feelings or upset you. You're going to have to find the closure to yourself. Write the person a letter and burn it. Then it kind of burns out the karma. You don't have to deal with it anymore. That's what I'm getting. Now, we have the child I was meant to be. This is usually about a challenge for you. But I feel for you guys have done a lot of healing. I could tell. The child I meant to be is this innocence coming back to you. So I do feel like your inner child is healing, Sagittarius, which is great. Okay, that's fantastic. That is where your innate optimism comes from, is this inner child, right? I do feel like you guys have been taking care of past wounds and hurts and, you know, childhood traumas and stuff like that. So good job. Continue to do that. I do feel you're going to be feeling more accepted. Or if this is a challenge for you, the challenge could be accepting yourself, accepting that childlike side of you. Because I feel like for some of you guys, your enthusiasm or your positivity gets on your nerves because maybe it feels like you're not taking life too seriously, or maybe you've been told that you're immature or something like that. There's still a little bit of healing that needs to happen, but I do feel that you guys are going to be getting that jovial, happy-go-lucky Sagittarius vibe back, okay? Now we have the bathroom, and it says flush away all that no longer serves you here. I do feel like you guys have also been doing this. Continue to do this. Flush away things that don't serve you. Declutter stuff you don't need anymore to bring in more fresh energy into your life here, okay? And like I said, I don't know what the hell this closure is. For somebody who needs closure, whatever has happened, you need to write a letter and burn it, because take control as the emperor and find closure for yourself. Don't look at it for other people. Don't expect other people to help you with your needs. The emperor, he does what he wants, okay? The emperor usually has subjects of people, you know, like employees and stuff like that here. So there is help available, but when it comes to your personal life and your personal journey, you're gonna have to take the reins. If there's something wrong, you're gonna have to take the leadership role and fix it, okay? That's what I'm getting with that. We have birthday, and I find this interesting. It says a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. Interesting. So for you, Sagittarius, Spirit is saying not for everybody, it's going to happen at different times. Okay, Spirit. Okay, Spirit said we're mentioning it. We're mentioning this now, but it's going to happen at different times for everybody. In 2021, there is going to be some kind of significant birthday party you're going to go to. And it's significant because either you're going to meet somebody significant, you're going to hear information significant. There is something important with the birthday. Whatever question has not been answered by the universe, whatever question has been a bit confusing, it has to do with a birthday, an invitation. I don't know what this is. It's a timing card for you. So if you're wondering about manifestation and when it's going to happen around a birthday party, or it has to do with somebody's birthday party or somebody inviting you to a birthday party. So keep that in mind, okay? If you've been manifesting, you're just like, what the fuck? Like, when, birthday. Could be in March if there is a friend's birthday, okay? Say yes to invitations this month, but you could be invited to a birthday and there's some kind of significant change I'm hearing. Okay, so we have Sedna, we have an infinite supply. You're supplied for today and all your tomorrow. So for you, Sagittarius, March is also going to be a time for you to kind of trust, and you're going to have faith that the universe is going to provide for you. You may be struggling with money, or you may be struggling with resources, or things like that. And I feel like you guys, you could be struggling with this because the lesson is for you to trust the universe is going to provide for you. Has the universe not provided for you in the past? It has, hasn't it? So that is the kind of, it needs that trust again here, okay? There needs to be an element of I am provided for, right? I'm infinitely abundant and shit like that, right? You could say mantras if you want, but that's what I'm getting. But I'm also getting an insecurity here. Some of you guys don't believe you're provided for. And Spirit's saying to stop saying that because you're focusing on the lack, okay? But I do see you guys building some kind of like important relationship, or there's a friendship that's going to strengthen in March for you guys with the King of Cups and this communication. You could be communicating with the water sign. I feel for some of you guys, you know this person. This could be a new person for some, and this could just be an old friend or somebody who's in your family or friend circle. That's going to be important. Something like that here, okay? But I do feel like you guys, it's a time to listen to people, okay? Not talk right now. You could get some significant information from others and their journey and their experiences that can help you with yours. So Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope that this helps you navigate March, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your March 2021 monthly reading. So this is going to be the energy of March, what you could be dealing with, what you could be going through, things like that here. Okay. So the first thing I hear for you, Aquarius, is that there is going to be something that is not going to meet your expectation, but I feel like you already know this. You could have an inkling of this in February. But I feel like with this, the Page of Pentacles, there's something that's not going the way you want, or it's just it's not meeting your expectations here. I heard communication. For some of you guys, I'm getting contracts and partnership for some reason with the Justice reversed. There's something off with communication. Some of you may feel like you're getting gypped, you're getting duped, you're getting scammed with the Justice reversed. There's some weird corruption going on here. There could be, maybe you feel like that with your job or with your money. There's something off. And you're correct, with Justice reversed, there is something off, okay? But I am feeling that Spirit is saying when it comes to communication, don't expect things to arrive on time. I remember I said that with another sign. I forgot what sign it was, but that was what I'm getting with that. Don't expect something to arrive on time with Justice reversed here. I'm also hearing injustice. So I do feel for you, Aquarius, you are seeing the injustices of the world, and that is getting to you. It is affecting you. Spirit is saying to let go of that. I know it's going to be difficult, but because, you know, Aquarius is the sign of everybody, the collective, so it's hard. But with the Four of Pentacles, whenever Four of Pentacles is reversed to me, the only thing I think of is needing to detach. We're going to have to let go of that. We're going to have to learn how to detach from a lot of this negativity and this hatred in the world here. And I feel like justice does have to represent like what is going on within society and things like that here. Okay? Do make sure you could actually spend more than you're intending in March. Yeah, because Spirit is saying blow your budget. So you could possibly blow your budget in March, okay? You may not be expecting it, right? So there's a lot of kind of like, oh, fuck, when it comes to money, there's something unexpected that you're like, that's not what I planned for. That's what I'm getting, okay? Like, something may not meet your expectation. Maybe you expect to make a certain amount of money in March, and that's not necessarily what you get. Money could be a bit of a slowdown with the Nine of Pentacles reversed here. Okay, so there could be, you guys definitely have to control your spending. You're going to be spending way too much. You're going to have to control your spending here, okay? There's a loss of money with Nine of Pentacles. But I'm also feeling, yeah, Spirit saying social media, Aquarius, is fucking up your confidence. Because you're focusing on injustices and kind of the environment right now, it's messing up your confidence, your ability to feel safe. Because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who feels protected and safe with everything that's around them. But there's a lack of security because of this. And that's why I feel like your guides want you to detach, because they're saying that it's going to, there's something, they don't want this energy to corrupt you, if that makes sense, okay? That's what I'm getting with that here. Was it? Whatever. Well, this was reversed, but I think I pulled it up right here. I'll read it both ways here. With the Five of, yeah, there's a lot of chatter, a lot of conflict, a lot of weird fucking energy going on in your environment, Aquarius, with the Five of, Wands here. And this could be a lot of people's opinions. This could just be just a lot of like, just going on behind the scenes. And you have the Temperance here, okay? So I feel like for you guys, detach from this. And that's your challenge in March, is to detach from it. Temperance, right, is about the harmony. This is about your sanctuary, your inner sanctuary. Spirit saying create your own sanctuary. Now, it's not necessarily about detaching where you're becoming delusional what's going on around you. No, it's because what you're attaching to is unhealthy for you, okay? And it manifests itself in a way that's taking away your power with the Justice reversed here, okay? So with the Temperance here, this is getting back into balance, getting back into synchronicity with what you're wanting, okay? Make sure that what you're trying to manifest, you're in alignment with what you're wanting. Your energy, there could be distraction. I'm here with the Five of Wands. This could be just a lot of people, I'm not feeling like somebody's trying to pull you and distract you. You're getting distracted yourself. That's why Spirit is saying you have to rein in on your energy, take back your control. There could be things that slowly take away your control and you start feeling out of your element. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. Now, I have atonement. In terms of the challenge for you, atonement is when somebody's atoning for something. I'm getting an image of like a soldier and there's a whole bunch of dead bodies everywhere, and then this person is just like they're taking accountability for what they did. That's what I'm getting, really weird, morbid image. But that's what I'm getting. I feel for you, Aquarius, it's going to be very difficult for you to see the truth of things, the truth of the injustice of facing you right in the eye. That's going to be a bit difficult for you to accept or to even swallow, but I do see you doing that because this is going to help you move forward. When you're acknowledging of what's actually happening and not detaching to escape, then your understanding of what's going on in the present, you understand it. You may not like it, it may be terrible, but it is what it is. It's what I'm getting with that here. And I feel like that's going to help you because Spirit saying thoughts, they're saying, I'm not sure if you've been having nightmares or if you will have nightmares in March, but do pay attention to what you're focusing on because it will affect you. in a roundabout way, where it kind of just, bam, comes out of nowhere. It's what I'm getting, okay? Also, yeah, tell me it's about taking responsibility. There could be a mistake you make, and this is you taking accountability, responsibility, in terms of that being a challenge that could be difficult for you. Maybe you feel like you're in the right and it's difficult for you to apologize, or whatever the fuck this energy is. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Now, we do have, you had a shit ton of cards. You had a lot of cards come out, and I was like, Aquarius, what the hell is going on? I feel like you guys need a lot of reassurance. Whenever I get a lot of cards come out, when I specifically only ask for certain cards, like only one card and 2 or 3 come out, I'm like, yeah, somebody needs a lot of reassurance here. So we have Soulless Bodies of Water, spend time near a river. This card is based about recharging your batteries, and I feel like you guys are going to need this here. I am feeling that March is going to be a time, you are going to be feeling like there are peaceful moments in March, and then there's more chaotic energies in March. So it's like a vibe. If you can find some kind of body of water, because Spirit's saying when it comes to COVID, for some of us, it is lessening more and we're able to go out. If you could find some kind of body of water or a park or be near something like that, I do feel like that it's going to be very healing for you guys. It's going to help you recharge. It's going to help you realign, is what they said. Because look at the temperance here in the water, right? So yeah, water and temperance. The water is going to help you realign. Even if you take a bath, take more baths, okay? Or take more showers or something with water. Obviously, drink more water so you don't get dehydrated. We have Medicine Woman, healing, divine healing power. I'm not getting a sense of you healing people this month. You could be. But I am getting a sense of you healing yourself. I'm almost getting a retreat energy from you, Aquarius, for March, where you're going to, again, you're getting yourself in alignment with the healing, divine healing. You're getting yourself in alignment in order to help people. Because you're like, if I can't help others if I'm a fucking wreck. That's what I'm getting here. So I do feel for you guys, you are going to be working that magic on yourself, okay? You could be doing it to people and things like that, but I'm getting it's more about you. We have the church, temple, and recognize your spiritual authority here. So I do for you, Aquarius. Remember I said something could be taking away your power? I don't know if you are in denial of how powerful you are, or if you just don't believe it. But there's something with the spiritual authority. Spirit is like, you're literally the fucking emperor when it comes to spirituality. You're the high priestess when it comes to spirituality. You're the magician. You're a manifester here. Do not forget that. Do not allow something to make you feel like something's not going to happen. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Because we have wish. Yep. We have wish. Your focus of the month, a wish motivates the heart to desire, keeping hope and faith alive. So a focus for you in March is going to be keeping a wish alive, keeping hope alive, okay? Maybe you feel like the world's going to shit, which it kind of is. Well, the world is transforming. It's continuing to transform. The world is purging still. So things could hit the fan like they always do, really. But when it comes to your wishes and what you're focusing on, this is going to be a time of manifestation of your wishes. So if you have like a manifestation journal, or if you do any type of ritual or spell work when it comes to a specific desire, I feel like that could manifest itself in March. And Spirit saying there is going to be some kind of big wish that does come true in March, okay? Because we do have, you got 2. You have the new home, okay? New home. And goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So I mean, obviously, some of you guys are completely moving, right? You're completely moving, changing locations. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new here. A new home. Moving is the next. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. So Aquarius, if you have been feeling like, should I move? I'm not sure if I should move. Is it the right time to move? Blah, 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 blah. Spirit saying yes, it is the right time to move. There is a new home in your future, and that direction is that is basically the next step in your life. You are meant to move, okay? And yeah, it says you finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. So that is exactly, if you're wondering what's happening next, it's gonna revolve around you moving, okay? You finding a location that's really gonna resonate with you, or a significant move that's gonna change your life for the better here, okay? Now, I am hearing for some of you guys as well with contracts and partnership, maybe there could be issues with the housing or moving and things like that. Communication, again, not gonna meet your expectations, and I don't feel like you guys are really gonna be too surprised, because I feel like intuitively you're feeling stuff about it, but there is going to be some kind of wish that comes true with some new home. So whatever that means is the message for you here. Now, if you're not really in the process of a new home, but if this is something you want to manifest, perfect time in March to manifest. You can manifest, you can plant the seeds for the manifestation and the wish in March. You can get the house in June or September or July, right? So make sure that you take advantage of this energy, okay? So Aquarius, that was your reading. Hope that this helps you out and helps you navigate March in March. I hope this reading helps you navigate March. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi, Leo. This is going to be your March 2021 monthly. So this is going to be the overall energy, the energy and things you could be dealing with in March as well. Okay, so we're going to get started here. So for you, Leo, the first thing I heard was a paradigm shift. Okay, with the Tower here. There's a paradigm shift. There's a different way. There's a huge change in how you're going about your life. I'm hearing a huge perspective shift as well. What I'm getting with the Nine of Pentacles for some reason is Leo is definitely the sign of luxury. But in March, this is not about luxury or what you have or how you're presenting yourself to the world. The external doesn't matter in March. It's about going deep in Pisces season here. So Spirit is saying if you're shrouding yourself, if your value comes from what you own, who praises you, if it comes from likes, and if it comes from really superficial shit, you're going to get some kind of really big awakening because March is not the month for that. I feel like for you, Leo, March is the month to cultivate your identity. It's to cultivate your identity of self-love. It's to cultivate your authentic truth of who you are and not to be afraid of expressing that. I'm getting that the Nine of Pentacles here, okay? It's like all that materialism, all that external shit that doesn't matter. Falling away. The Tower, something's falling. There's a paradigm. Again, there's a shift, okay? Or this is your perspective, or it's how you view yourself, or I do feel like it's also about stop caring about what other people are thinking about you. Okay, yeah, this is about vulnerability. So I do feel like March is going to strip you to the sense that you feel vulnerable. Okay, because we do have this vulnerability, and this literally says naked. It says dare to bear all. So I do feel like there is going to be some situation in your life where you're going to be feeling completely exposed and naked. I think I said this for Taurus or something, I don't remember. But that's what I'm getting. It's like Pisces season is challenging everybody to look into the mirror. And to not have makeup on, to not do your hair, to not be looking to look at yourself bare, and to love that part of yourself completely whole, releasing self-judgment and things like that. I feel like there are going to be situations that make you come to face to face with you, and as you embrace this authenticity is what Spirit is saying here. As you embrace this authenticity, or it's like as you are you're looking in the mirror here, I feel like your life is going to change in some way. I don't know what the fuck this dramatic change is with the Tower here, but that's what they're saying. Okay? Because whatever effort you've been putting your energy into, especially if it's like external and social media related and technology, it doesn't matter. It's not making you money. It's not getting you where you want to be. It's not getting you your dream home. It's not getting you your dream vacation or helping you establish a secure, happy life. It's just chatter, it doesn't really matter. So I do feel like you're going to figure out what really matters to you. What truly matters in March. Okay? And that's not really your guys' forte, but that is what March is for you. I see a lot of things being exposed. Yeah, because you have illusion. This is Pisces season, so there are things. What we see is not what we get. Who people say they are, that's not who they are in Pisces season. Pisces season is not about truth and clarity. Absolutely fucking not. Pisces season is about the fantasy, the elusive world. So I do feel for you guys, there's going to be illusions that you are going to see, and you're going to think they're real, you're going to think that they matter, but they really don't. You're going to realize that. Yeah, Spirit saying coming for the middle of March and the end of March. These illusions, things are going to be breaking, okay? The illusions are going to be broken. What truly matters is going to remain, okay? That's what I'm getting with that, okay? With the Page of Swords, if you guys are waiting for some kind of communication, there's communication coming in the form of really anything. But I feel like it's a time for you to learn more about yourself, Leo, okay? We have atonement for the energy that could be difficult or a challenge for you. So it is going to be a challenge because March is going to challenge your Leo ego. It is going to challenge your sense of identity, okay? Atonement is taking responsibility, okay? It is about it's bearing all. You're kind of like, I did this is my fault, I'm sorry. There could be something you may want to, you may have to apologize for, but you feel like you don't have to apologize for. This is like a challenge, right? If atonement is a challenge, obviously there's going to be some ego issues or ego clashing in March for you guys. Situations may not, they rub your ego the wrong way, okay? That's what I'm getting with that, okay? But the situation are teaching you how to bear it all, how to, dare to bear it all. Okay, interesting. So, we do have the Sedna here. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? Yeah, so the universe is like, I'm getting an image of somebody like on a path, and then the universe like comes and like, whoop, it picks you up, and it takes you somewhere else. And it takes you to a place that you're like, oh, well, this is better. So I do feel like there's a sense of the universe knows what's best for you. Again, there's an illusion. Some of you guys have an idea of what's best for you, but when the Tower comes in, there's been messages and changes you need to make and you haven't made them. Or maybe you just haven't done something because the universe doesn't step in for a reason. So there's obviously either some lying laziness or there's just it's okay, I'm not really worried about that. And the universe is like, no, actually you do need to worry about this. Is this something you need to focus on? That's what that Tower energy is. The Tower energy is like the universe picking you up and it puts you somewhere else. like a claw machine and like those those fucking those rigged fucking machines where you can never get your goddamn stuffed animal and shit like that. We have Sedna, infinite, so you're supplied for today and all your tomorrows. So what the universe is doing for you, Leo, is taking you out of situations or out of a thought process or whatever or however you live your life that's not working for you. Something's not working for you. Something's not giving you the investment. It's not giving you the gain or the rewards you're looking for. And this is happening because when the Tower comes in, it's reconstruction. Something in your life is being reconstructed. Your faith and your belief in the universe is being reconstructed because it says you're supplied for your todays and all of your tomorrows. And this is believing that the universe is going to provide for you. Okay? And that could be something that's difficult. Okay? But with the divine passion with Pele, it is time for you guys to definitely just, if you've been following a passion, I do feel like that is something that could get a change. There could be like tweaking that's going on, or you may change direction. I heard career change for some of you guys, or there's like a big transition that will be happening for you. Now, everybody's not going to happen in March, but that is going to kind of be the direction for you guys, okay, Leo? A lot of you guys at the end of 2021 are going to be doing a divine passion, okay? Rejuvenation. Rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit with a fresh and renewed approach to life. Exactly. It's exactly what I said. So that is your focus of March. A lot of situations are going to happen where you're going to want to feel, you're going to want to pull back. Either you're pulling back or the universe is going to pull you back, okay? And it's helping you rejuvenate yourself. It's a cleansing, if you will. It's a detoxing, if you will, okay? And as this happens, this is going to actually help you get to your goals quicker, I'm hearing, okay? But yeah, with a fresh and renewed approach to life. Yeah, so I do feel like by the end of March or even in April, I'm hearing for some of you guys, you're going to have a refreshing viewpoint or perspective shift. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now, I do have to connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So if rejuvenation, Leo, is your focus for March, focus on whatever makes you feel rejuvenated. Spirit is saying specifically, nature is going to help. So getting out, right, taking a walk, maybe going out with friends, going to a park, drawing in a park, listening to music in a park, being out of your house, out of your room, that is going to help you rejuvenate yourself. It's going to help you feel more positive about life again. If you are feeling some weird lack of direction or weird confusion, nature is actually going to help to clear that. Nature is going to help to clear off these fucking illusions and things like that. You may have to detach yourself from a situation or a person or whatever this is to really get the answer to something. Okay, practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So I do feel for you, Leo, there is something that Spirit is going to want you to practice, practice, practice on. For some of you guys, it is about your self-image, how you present yourself to the world and things like that. But it's not in the material world. It's about how you feel about yourself internally, right? Again, looking at the mirror, stripped of makeup and all this other stuff that glamorizes you. How do you feel about yourself? That's what I'm getting with that here, with the practice here. Self-love takes practice, right? You don't just do self-love. You have to do it consistently for it to become a practice and a discipline. That's what I'm getting for you. But there could be something that, for some of you guys, there's something you're practicing and it's not giving you results. And if you continue to beat a dead horse, the universe is going to move you out of something, okay? They're like, I don't really think they know what we're talking about. That's not what we mean. So the universe is going to step in and try to help you out with that. But there's something you need to practice. Continue to practice on a skill, talent, whatever it is that you have. Continue to gain knowledge, about yourself and improve yourself and stuff like that with the Page of Swords here, okay? So Leo, that was your reading. Hope that this helps you out and helps you navigate March in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Capricorn, this is Dinah's Wisdom. It's going to be your March 2021 monthly. It's going to be the energy surrounding you in March and what you could be dealing with. Now I'm going to have to hurry up because I have a really strange message, but I have to say it. Capricorn, I feel for you. I'm hearing the future. Be mindful of thinking about the future too much. The future is beautiful. The future is eventually becomes the present, but Spirit is saying the future is a trap. And I feel like this is where this double energy is. Now, what I mean here is March is going to be a time of you to be in the present moment. Because we do have this today for tomorrow, which means you're sacrificing something to get something else. This is you sacrifices in the present moment to get to the future. Capricorn is a sign of hard work. Everybody knows that. Literally goals. But I feel for you guys, if you're thinking consistently about your future and if you're not focusing on your present, if you're not taking care of what needs to be worked on or fixed in the present, Spirit's saying you're going to regret it. Because I feel like with the Devil, this is a warning for you. There's a trap. You're falling into a trap. That's the first thing I heard when I saw the Devil. And with the, the future's a trap in March. Because it's Pisces season, and nothing makes fucking sense in Pisces season. Nothing, okay? That's how Pisces is. It's elusive, okay? There's a lot of illusions around you. So you could fall into a trap if you're not too careful. I don't know how this is going to play out for people or what will actually happen. I don't fucking know. But that's the message I'm getting. And I had to hurry up and say it before it left. Because that was a weird message, but that's what I heard. With the Devil. The Devil's about feeling stuck. It is about manipulation. The future it's a bit manipulative. Because I feel like if you're working towards, again, if you're ignoring everything in your present moment and you're working towards your future and you're grinding towards the future, you're going to regret something. Something is not going to go the way you want with the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot, it's almost like it's almost like somebody neglecting something that they know they need to fix. But they're like, oh, look at this new shiny thing. That's what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups. It's like, look at this new shiny thing. Let me focus on this new thing. But then, like, the old stuff, there's still stuff that needs to be worked out, or a loose end needs to be tied or something like that. Page of Pentacles is about expectations not being met. Okay? So I feel like that is what's happening here. Okay? Some expectations not going to be met with the Devil energy here. Okay? Be careful what you sacrifice. Try your best, Capricorn, to have a balance between working towards the future, but also making sure you're focused in the present, living in the present. The future, being all in the future, it's not going to help you. Not going to help you in March. Pisces season will fuck you up if you are too much in future energy. Okay? Spirit say you will drown in Pisces season if you're doing that. Now, I feel like with the Ace of Wands here and then the Magician reverse, there's an element of power. A Magician reverse is feeling like your power is being taken away here, or there's a miscommunication, or you feel like you're not communicating what you truly want to say. You're bad at communicating here. I feel like March is a time, definitely, whatever faults you have or weaknesses or insecurity, March is a time to tweak that and to work on that. That's what I'm getting here. Because the Queen of Wands is some kind of frustration. There could even be a lack of motivation. You guys could find yourself being very tired in March, okay? The energy suddenly is just like, right? And you just kind of want to sleep here. But there could be some frustration that you do have. There could be some anger as well with the Devil. I do feel, so some of you guys, if you have anger issues, definitely nip that in the butt so it doesn't boil over in March, okay? Now we have the Ace of Wands here, and I do feel for you guys, there are going to be some old things that do come back around. I'm not really getting people, I'm just getting moods, situations, feelings, things like that with Ace of Wands here. Now's not the time to be, something new is coming in for you, Capricorn. I'm hearing more towards, it could be towards the end of March. I feel like you guys are going to have trouble with what to focus on in March. There's going to be a lot going on with you internally. It's going to give you a bit of a distraction here, okay? You could be distracting yourself. This is unconscious, though. That's what I'm getting with that. But the Ace of Cups is about connections around us, strong bonds. So there could be new people you meet in March that you have some kind of significant connection to, and, you strengthen that bond, definitely, like new friends and stuff like that here. There could just be new experiences in March that you experience as well. But don't try to control too much with the Page of Pentacles reverse. Things are not going to go the way you want because it's Pisces season. If you want things to kind of play out the way you want, wait till Aries season or Taurus season, okay? So we do have the airplane, and it does say, you spread your wings and fly. So I do feel for you, Capricorn. March is going to be about you living authentically to yourself and taking off in some way. This could be figuratively or this could be literally for some of you guys here. I'm hearing that momentum is going to take some time to build, but it is going to build with this card here. Spread your wings here with this airplane. And then we have like a light shooting out of her. I do feel like you guys will be shining in March, but you are going to have to, if you work too hard, you're going to experience burnout with the Queen of Wands. So to keep that in mind, you may get a bit lazy when it comes to your physical appearance and things like that, okay? Now, let me see, focus. Yeah, the focus here, we have nurture. Nurturing your inner child supplies you with the innocent joy of living here. So I do feel for you, Capricorn, what your focus in March is going to be, and I feel like it could be a challenge for you guys. You guys have issues with taking care of yourself. You do it, but then you fall off of it. It's not a consistent pattern. It's not consistent such as you working hard is, right? So I do feel the nurturing inner child supplying you with the innocent joy of living. Spirit is challenging you to have fun this month. They're challenging you to take a break. They're challenging you to have healthy laughs with others. They're challenging you to talk to people about your feelings, okay? That's what I'm getting with that. The focus is to basically focus on the connections around you with Ace of Cups, because not only are new people coming in, it's just going to be you're strengthening bonds with those around you here, okay? We have protection. Create sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. So I do feel for you, Capricorn. March is, I don't know what's going on with the planets or what the fuck, but March is weird. People have strange aggression. There's a lot of tension. So you are going to want to protect yourself. Some of you guys, you could be feeling unsafe within your environment because of what's going on in the world. And if this is the case, Spirit is saying create sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. If you notice, I bought this evil eye specifically because I felt the strange ass weird aggression of people when I go to the grocery store, when I'm driving. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So feeling unsafe, yeah, that's why I'm protecting myself. So that's maybe what you guys will be doing in March. You may be having pendants or any protective thing that you want around your space, making sure that you're saging yourself or cleansing yourself consistently, because I do feel like there could be uninvited energy that tries to fuck with you, okay? That's important for you guys to have some kind of routine when it comes to spiritual cleansing or when it comes to protecting your energy here. We have independent, vast here, and it says your independence is the foundation for your strength and success here. So whatever you're working towards, I do feel like this, especially if it's independently, solo, it is going to be successful. It is going to bear fruit for you. Your independence is going to get you to where you want, and your strength is going to get you where you want. So I do feel like whatever you're doing project-wise or money-wise, continue to do that. But do make sure you take time to have some fun, okay? We have a star, which is fertility, and it says it's the perfect time to start new projects and give birth to new conditions. So I do feel for you, Capricorn. It is a perfect time to start something new, okay? If you're going back to anything old, with the Ace of Wands reverse, I don't feel like that's going to meet your expectations. You're going to want to focus on newer energy, newer fresh things that make you happy, new conditions, right? So conditions could really be anything. Could be how you live your life, your lifestyle, could be your environment, right? Say yes to new energy, embrace new energy here, okay? New projects, definitely get those started, okay? Yeah, so we have, okay, now you got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. There could be a situation, Capricorn, that presents itself in March where it takes away your power. It takes away the power of the Magician, or maybe you feel it does. There's something where you feel like you're just like, fuck, like, I feel like I could have dealt with that better. It's almost like either somebody's getting under your skin or you react. And you're just like, that's not like me to do that. And when you do that, you're like, what? I don't feel empowered. So I feel like that's going to be like your important thing for you to remember is that you're saying you have the power. So use your abilities to resolve any situation and you can do it. So this is taking control, taking the lead if there is some weird hiccup that does happen. You've got the power. Do not allow anybody to take away your power. We have summertime, so you have a timing here. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So Capricorn, springtime is usually a very ripe time for a lot of seeds to be planted, and then everything manifests in summer. A lot of things manifest in summer. It's exactly what's happening with you. Whatever new projects you start in March, they're going to manifest in the summertime. You're going to see the rewards in the summertime. So be smart with what you're investing your energy into, okay? If you're looking for some kind of financial independence or independence in whatever aspect in your life, that's going to manifest in the summertime. Your manifestation is happening in the summertime, so just be a little bit more patient, okay? So Capricorn, that was your reading. Hope that this helps you navigate March in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Gemini, this is going to be your March 2021 here, monthly. It's going to be the energy surrounding March and also the things you could be dealing with. I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of communication this month with the Page of Swords here. A lot of communication, back and forth communication. I'm hearing talking with friends, family, things like that on the phone, typing, you know, all that stuff here. If there is any specific communication you're looking for, that's going to be happening in March here. But I do feel because of this so much communication for you guys, I am getting a sense with the Five of Swords that there's going to be some conflict. There could be some misunderstandings. There could be some hurt feelings, whether this is you hurting people's feelings unintentionally or intentionally. There's going to be some bickering. There's going to be some fights. There's going to be some misunderstandings with the Page of Swords here, okay? So I do feel like for you, Gemini, Spirit saying, yeah, they're saying it's going to be both sides. So you guys can accidentally hurt somebody and then somebody can accidentally hurt you. But if any issues arise when it comes to speaking and communication, communication is also going to be the way to fix it. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with that. Now, let's see what else we're getting here. There's something in Gemini, I feel like there's something, either you guys have a lack of commitment towards something or you're just giving up on this. Because it's not moving itself forward. For some, it's a relationship. Something you've seen hasn't given you the progress you're looking for. And I feel like this is just something that is not going to go where you're wanting it. It's stuck, basically. Energy's not moving. It's not even moving a little bit. It's a standstill. So this is something that you may have wanted to push through in the past, but now you're kind of realizing, I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop trying to invest and put time into this. With the Nine of Pentacles or a Nine of Wands here, you may want to have to, there's something you wanted to be dedicated towards, but you're just like, it's not worth it. Six of Swords, again, it's just like something not moving. There's something you may want to transition. There could be some kind of transition that could be a bit halted, especially if it's like a physical move. But I just see like you'll get messages about it, but I don't feel like the actual transition part will happen in March. It could happen maybe in April or something like that. We have the Two of Wands here and we have the Ace of Cups for you, Gemini, so let me see what this is. There's going to be a lot of offering in March because I'm getting a sense of the Two of Wands. He has the World in his hand, and then they have the cup here. Ace of Cups is some kind of new beginning for you, okay, in March. Something new could start, and it's something you've wished for. This is a good emotional feeling. It's also about the connections around you. Some of you guys could be new people you communicate with in March, new relationships you develop, and things like that here. There is some kind of wish fulfillment with the Ace of Cups as well, okay? The Two of Wands, I do feel there's going to be a really big decision for you guys to make. Okay, and in March here with the Two of Wands. I'm getting mostly decision making when it comes to, there could be two choices you have to choose from. One choice is going to get you where you want. The other choice is going to become more stagnant. Now, in terms of the difficult energy, challenging energy for March is the Queen of My World. There is an energy of the challenge for you is it's not all about you this month. The Ace of Cups is about the connections around you here. It could be difficult for you guys to be empathetic this month to people and their problems. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that's what I'm hearing. Because this is a bit of it's a card of narcissism, and this is a shadow side. So Spirit is saying to make sure that you're communicating this month, make sure you're listening to people, and it's not just all about you. Because I feel like people could tell you that. Remember how I told you somebody could hurt your feelings. So somebody could tell you, oh, you just think about yourself. You're all about yourself. All you do is talk about yourself. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could say that to you. The way you're coming across or the challenge could be all about me. You may not intentionally, that may not be intentional, but that's kind of how people are perceiving you, because again, Five of Swords is about misunderstandings, okay? So that's what I'm getting with the Queen of My World here. Now, we have the box, and we have reveal your secret power. So for you, Gemini, Mars, you're actually, for some of you guys, you are going to discover some hidden talent or some superpower that you have. And it's I'm hearing lying dormant, so it's not necessarily something you know about. It just kind of, yeah, Spirit said bubbles to the surface, because I'm getting an image of like bubbles, like actual bubbles bubbling to the surface here. But it says reveal your secret power. We have the box, so it's like you have a box and you open it and it's like, you know, kind of thing. I feel like you guys can maybe discover something sacred or something valuable in March. You could find something valuable in March. I'm hearing for some of you do jewelry. This could have to do with your family history or whatever. It's just something that is going to give you some type of empowerment. Something you may wear that gives you some type of empowerment. We have the ending and new beginnings here. So it says the old must be released so that the new can come in. So I do feel for you, Gemini, if there is any strife in March, it's because it's clearing out old energy for you, okay? Because you literally have the cleaning card in terms of the focus. Energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. I feel like you guys do this already, but Spirit's just reminding you to remember to cleanse your space. Your focus in March is going to be cleansing. Cleansing, 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 really every aspect of your life. You know, social, mental, spiritual, emotional, psychological, all that stuff. All that stuff. You're clearing, cleaning up, okay? In which, yeah, to thrive. Energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space. I do feel like you guys want to get your mood in check or your emotions under check. So I feel like you guys are going to develop some more healthier routines, or you can actually start cleaning more. Like cleaning can actually be a gateway for you to have more energy or something like that. But I'm getting cleansing, cleaning for you guys. It could be physical cleaning, or it could just be spiritual, emotional cleansing, things like that. But there are going to be some, there could be a feeling of you're sensing that there are going to be some endings. There could be endings that happen in March, but probably not. But it can happen within like the next couple of months. But I feel like you're going to be feeling an energy of newness, and then, you know, but there has to be old that falls away, people you may have to say bye to and things like that. If there's new energy coming into your life, something has to fall away. Okay, we do have these two here. So we have birthday, perfect timing. So for you, Gemini, your guides have given you a timeline. So I feel like they gave you a timeline because you keep asking a specific question and you may not be satisfied with the answer, but I feel like for some, they're giving you the same answer because it's not going to change. You have birthday, and it says a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So whatever question you have, whatever it is going to happen at a birthday party, at somebody's birthday, a significant birthday. Could be anybody in your life birthday, doesn't matter. It could be some kind of invitation, you get invited to something, happens to be a birthday party. There's something with the birthday and the timing with something. You can meet somebody who's gonna fulfill some kind of wish. Somebody that has what you want, they have a resource you need. Whoever you're trying to manifest, you can meet them at a birthday. Okay, say yes to invitation. We have perfect timing. Okay, this is the right time for you to move forward. So whatever you're wanting is obviously perfect timing. Okay, but yeah, Spirit's saying this is the right time for you guys to move forward with. So whatever you're, yeah, Spirit said haul your ass. So whatever you're sitting on, It's time to get it moving. It's the perfect timing to get it moving in March. It's time to, not necessarily, you planted the seeds already. It's time for you to kind of get it moving in March, whatever that means for you, okay? So, Gemini, that was your reading, and I hope that this helps you navigate March. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time. Hello, Pisces, Dinah's Wisdom. It's going to be your March 2021 monthly, okay? So this is going to be the energy surrounding you in March, what you could be dealing with in March. Okay, Pisces, so for you guys, I feel like there is going to be some kind of slowdown, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I feel like something could come to a standstill, or there's just a slowdown. Maybe things were moving a little bit more quickly in January and February or things like that, but I feel like there is something with the energy pausing or halting for a specific reason, okay? So let me see what's going on here. Messages and communication, if you're waiting for any kind of communication in March, it may get delayed. It may come, but it may get delayed. So if you're like Spirit saying, don't depend too much on communication or accurate communication or on-time communication. It's not going to happen, okay? It's just not going to happen with Eight of Wands reversed here. It's a blockage here. And then the Knight of Pentacles, it's like a inconsistency. So I do feel like there's either slowdown or inconsistency. Something has also slowed down because you were inconsistent. Whether this is what's just anything in your life here. There's a thing with inconsistency that has caused the energy to slow. I'm hearing, yeah, slow momentum. Okay. I heard, it's a song from Tory Lanez, I heard I'm a dream. So I do feel for you, Pisces, because the energy is slowing down in March, it is your season, so it is a time for you guys to dream, be as imaginative as possible, and to daydream, okay? With the Queen of Cups here, and the Strength card, I do feel for you guys, your strength is going to be your sign, basically, right? It's going to be the water element with the Queen of Cups here. It's going to be your imagination, your creativity, however you go about living your life in your Piscean way. I do feel like that's going to actually benefit you during the slowdown period in March here, okay? I also feel like for you guys, there is going to be a need of some kind of self-control, because I do feel like you're going to have that. Your emotions will be in balance with the Queen of Cups upright, okay? There's a lot of emotional maturity and growth that you guys have done. Spirit is saying they want you to take a step back and look how much you've actually matured emotionally, right? Significantly. Now, in terms of some kind of, I'm hearing spiritual, whether this is, for some of you guys, you're hurting from a lot of the hatred in the world, a lot of the environment, society. This is the Three of Swords, what I'm feeling for you. It's almost universal. It's not necessarily something personal, could be, but I'm getting your heart is breaking over the world, or it was. And I'm sensing you guys are going to be detaching in your watery element. Like you guys are going back into the ocean. You're like, I'm not about to be on land. I'm going back home, and like I'm going to the, yeah, that's what I'm getting, okay? With the Three of Swords reversed. So there is some lingering pain that is, which is why I feel like you guys can go into daydream mode, because there's some lingering pain, either connected to some kind of a society, the world, and things like that here, or it could be a specific thing you've been dealing with for a while here. Could even be a relationship, a connection. There is some pain. You are getting over this with the Three of Swords, and I do feel like after this weird feeling you're feeling, whatever this is, it's going to get better, but in the initial stages, there is some kind of, Spirit saying gateway, it's like a transition, if you will, okay? Emotional transition to something. You're going to need patience on your part when it comes to, social media for some reason. There could be some hiccups with technology. Okay, so we have transition here. Release attachment to what was, and prepare for what is to come. Yeah, transition. So I do feel for you, Pisces, you guys are on the verge of, yeah, that's kind of why the slowdown is here, because it's going to kind of teach you, like I said, remember I said you guys are going back home, going back into the ocean. there's something that you are just like, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to be involved or participate in this anymore. Honestly, you just doing your own thing is really going to benefit you, because I feel like whatever this is that you need to release attachment from, it is preparing you for what's to come. Okay, and I do feel for what's to come, it is some kind of really big opportunity for you guys. Okay, we do have this here. Well, okay, I'll start with this then. Okay, we have the Masquerade in terms of more the challenging energy, maybe emotional turmoil and things like that, right? Because not every month is perfect. In terms of the, darker energy you could be dealing with here, it's a Masquerade. Some of you guys have been putting on a mask, and I'm not really getting this as a negative thing, because Pisces is a sign of, they're like a charmeleon. You guys, your colors change with the people around you. But Spirit is saying something, I'm hearing tainted. I feel like you guys could be people pleasers, so I feel like in March, do not mask your emotions. If there's something you're feeling and it's off and you don't like it, and if you need to express it with the Queen of Cups. This is about emotional receptivity, because I feel like if you guys pretend like everything's fine when it's not, it's really going to kind of emotionally fester. And then the Queen of Cups, she's going to become reversed here, okay? And then you guys are going to go into escapism, which is unhealthy form of detachment, okay? Rather than like, daydreaming energy, right? So shit could hit the fan if you're not too careful with, Spirit saying, they're saying, I don't know what this is. They're saying don't play it safe. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to your emotional connection with people, Pisces, you're going to have to be emotionally honest this month for something here. Because I feel like if you play it safe and you're just trying to do things to not rock the boat, something inside you is going to fester. And it's just going to get worse. With the masquerading is you're masquerading or putting on a show, something that's a bit deceptive. Whether this is you doing this to yourself, or this is the environment and people doing this to you, or some kind of situation you feel. But I feel because there's a slowdown, it's almost like I'm getting elusive energy for you guys. Like illusion. Something's an illusion here. I feel like your guides they're doing this on purpose. Something looks like it's not moving, but it actually is moving. Something emotionally that you're dealing with is healing, but it feels like it's not healing, but you are healing. That's what they're saying, okay? Now we have, your wish will be granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So there is going to be a wish granted in March, okay? And you also have business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. For those Pisces who's been waiting for some kind of career opportunity, some kind of breakthrough, some kind of big significant change, March is definitely the time. Spirit is saying March is going to be the time for a lot of like people getting jobs, hearing back from jobs. I'm hearing money. There could be a lot of focus on that, of work, pentacle energy. But there's a business venture that is going to pay off if you have the courage to go towards it. If you have been working on a venture and, you've been, grinding and things like that, I do feel like your hard work is going to pay off. Your wish is going to be granted with whatever it is you're asking for, what you've been asking for, okay? So if you haven't started anything, you are going to start focusing on some business adventure or some opportunity coming to you. That's going to be the focus of your life. If you're somebody who has your business already, then it's just going to be some kind of big wish is going to come true with that. I'm hearing new clients for some of you guys. We have imagination. Imagination intrigues the soul and illuminates the heart. So like I said, imagination, okay? Not necessarily being on la land. When you're, Spirit is saying for you Pisces this month, it's about focus, intent, and they're saying intentional imagination. You're imagining things with a specific intent. So, for example, you're imagining your life in maybe 6 months from now, or you're envisioning something, right? That's what I'm getting. So the Spirit is saying your imagination has some kind of progress to it. There's productivity to the imagination. You're not just escaping to escape. It's almost like a form of manifestation, if you will, here. But I do feel like that's going to be a safe haven for you guys here, especially if the 3D is too much for you. Imagination, truth, the soul, and illuminates the heart, yeah. Okay? Creativity. A lot of creativity as well with the Queen of Cups and the Strength card. Definitely tap into your creativity. There's a lot of spiritual message with that. There's going to be something you're going to feel guided to do creatively. It's going to lead to some kind of business venture for some of you guys. We have be strong. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So I do feel for you, Pisces, March is going to show you how strong you guys are, and it's going to prove to you that I can do this. I can be independent. There's going to be a fresher energy, like a confidence, a self-assertive assuredness in yourself. And I feel like because it is your season, you guys are definitely going to be feeling like yourselves. Usually that happens when it's your season, okay? Take advantage of this energy, okay? Also, you may need to stand your ground, like I said. I don't know what this is, but I am getting a sense for some, you may meet somebody who is a bit shady. And they're going to try to take advantage of you because everybody takes advantage of Pisces, right? I don't know why, but that just happens. But I feel like you're going to have to take down the mask, reveal yourself to somebody, or there's an energy of standing up for yourself, right? And putting your foot down, okay? But yeah, your strength assumes a happy outcome. And this is the strength. I mean, this is literally a 2 strengths card, right? So basically your inner strength, emotional strength, mental strength, right? Physical endurance. That is going to help you navigate March. And that's going to get you the best results, okay? Like a peace of mind I'm hearing as well. So Pisces, that was your reading. I hope that this will help you guys out navigating March, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Cancer, it's going to be your March 2021 monthly, okay? This is going to be the energy surrounding March, what you could be dealing with in March here. The first thing I heard for you guys was, is it empowerment? That fucking train of thought literally left. Oh my god. What was it? It was, fearlessness? Oh, courage. Courage, yes, courage, okay? I feel like that is the theme for you in March, okay? Courage. For some reason, my guides want me to start with this card. So this is about the challenge in March for you, Cancer, okay? So I feel like for you guys in March, in terms of the challenge or emotional turmoil you could be going through here, downcasted pride is about bending over backwards and getting fucked in the ass with something. So I feel like in March for you guys, it's going to be very paramount that you guys remember Spirit saying, what are you bending over backwards for? What are you making way for? This is about kind of ripping pieces and parts of yourself in order to fit in to some kind of group, or to fit in with society, or to fit in with some kind of expectations that are not yours, okay? You guys have a tendency to selfless acts. And again, you bend over backwards for people in order for people to step on you. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys can definitely, you could run into that in March. Or I feel like you guys have been working on this. There's empowerment coming through. But there's also that energy of not wanting to rock the boat. And when you don't want to rock the boat, you're, again, taking pieces and fragments of yourself in order to appease somebody else or a group of people or something like that. That's what I'm getting with downcasted pride, okay? Somebody who's prideful licks you straight in the eye. If you have downcasted pride, this is making an energy of feeling like you're demeaned in some way. You don't have value, that you're worthless in some way, okay? You're not looking at anybody in the eye, you're more looking around. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like a meek feeling. And again, they keep showing me somebody is stepping on you, like somebody is stepping on you to get somewhere. That's what I'm getting here. May not be actually what that happened, but that's what I'm getting for you. So that could be difficult for you guys. It's going to be some kind of challenge that you're going to have to do, okay? You may have to confront somebody or something. You may have to stand up for yourself in some way, okay? Okay, now let's move to the tarot here. I do feel for you, Cancer, you're going to have a more clear direction on where you're going in March and towards the year of 2021 here, because we do have the Ace of Swords and we have the Two of Swords reversed. So this is basically about, clarity. You finally have the courage to take off the blindfold. So you guys finally have the courage to see something. Spirit saying to release the veil. There's something that you have been afraid of seeing, but now in March you're like, okay, fuck it, let's just do it. And you're looking at it and you're just like, huh, okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, Alright, so how am I going to go about this? That's what I'm getting, okay? Ace of Swords is about some kind of opportunity and victory coming to you guys. I do feel there is some kind of like chance encounter for some. I'm hearing that there's a big opportunity. You're going to have to seize it though. You're going to have to take this risk, or you're going to have to realize what it is first, right? So there's an energy. Some of you guys, even though you're Cancers, you don't listen to your intuition. You don't trust yourself. But I feel like, I don't know if this is, you're afraid to trust yourself because of the unknown or something like that, I don't know. But with the Two of Swords here and the Ace of Swords, I do feel like you're not afraid anymore. You're going to take off the blindfold and you're going to see some kind of opportunity. You're like, fuck it, I'm sick of being scared and I'm just going to take it. That's what I'm getting, okay? Aces, remember, they have time limits. Aces are gifts from the universe. You don't make a decision, nothing happens. If you make a choice, shit changes, okay? So I'm getting with that. So there's a lot of clarity coming to you. A lot of messages definitely coming through here. Spiritual guidance, all that stuff. I do feel like with the Three of Swords reversed, there was something that emotionally hit you hard. But I do feel like you're getting over it. You're not fully over it yet. But there's light at the end of the tunnel with Three of Swords. A lot of signs have been getting this Three of Swords here. And this too. Like these have been together for some reason. Like for 3 signs already. And I'm like, huh? So in terms of the energy in March, I do feel like there's an energy of a lot of, we need to be patient with ourselves when it comes to our healing. Healing takes a long time. You don't heal in like 6 months. I mean, you can, but depending on how deep it goes. But if there's a Three of Swords, the Three of Swords is about Spirit saying there could be something that stems from childhood. It's way back. Could even be past lives way back. That still constantly trying to heal. And it is healing, okay? The swords are slowly coming out of the heart. But if you pull a sword out of somebody's heart, obviously it's going to fucking hurt. So you do it slowly. That's what I'm getting with that. So there is going to be some kind of maybe issues cropping up in order for you to resolve them. Again, a lot of times you're getting the same message. Be patient and kind with yourself in March, please. Okay? No self-deprecation. No self-deprecation, please. No, oh, woe is me, I can't do this, I don't have this. None of that shit. Okay? I do feel like you guys have been struggling financially, Cancers. Money is definitely coming to you with the Six of Pentacles, okay? 6 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles reversed. I do see more financial support coming to you. Could even be environmental support, you know, maybe you haven't felt like people have been there for you. Maybe you feel like you lack resources. You're going to know what direction to go in with these resources. There's an energy of like, you thinking that I don't have this, but then something happens and you're like, oh, actually, I can ask that person, or actually, I do have that. So there's an energy of your thoughts helping you navigate March. Something you think you don't have, you actually do have. Your guides may have to step in to help you with that. But there's financial assistance coming to you. So if you've applied for anything, money-wise, some kind of loan, some kind of business loan, really anything institutional, things like that, I do feel like you will be getting some kind of financial assistance or aid. If you're looking for work, you could find a more balanced work. They pay you well. There could be contracts, you're signing contracts, money coming to you, definitely, in March, okay? Okay. We do have the food and eating. Be mindful of the thoughts you are ingesting. So I feel for you, Cancer, there is something you're craving for. What are you craving for? Ask yourself that in March. Are you craving for attention? Are you craving for love? Are you craving for affection, praise, acknowledgement? What is it that you're craving for? There's something you're hungry for. Now, with this card, it does also represent nourishment and actually what you are digesting, whether this is like physical food or this is mental food, spiritual food, psychological food. Do keep in mind what you're looking at, because since you're a water sign, if you're looking at really things that are a bit detrimental, that will seep into your energy and it will kind of affect how you go about living your day-to-day life. Spirit saying for some of you guys, it could creep up very slowly. If you experience really strange mood swings, it does have to do with what you're intaking. That's what they're saying, right? So, yeah. So they're showing me an image of somebody with a whole bunch of fucking technology and phones, and they line them up. And they're going through each and they're deleting things that they don't need anymore and things that are unhealthy for them. So there needs to be some kind of detox or declutter or cleansing from your phone. Something in your phone that you're consistently watching or whatever you're doing, something is unhealthy. And it manifests itself as mood swings. You guys are naturally moody, but these mood swings they make you feel like you're not yourself. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, so Spirit's saying nourish your body, mind, and soul. Make sure what you're intaking, right, is healthy for you, beneficial. It's teaching you something about yourself, things like that, okay? Also, some of you guys need to eat more with nourishment, like actually eat food, nourish your soul and things like that. Spirit's saying if you're on a diet or if you're on some kind of weight loss journey, you need to eat a bit more. Because whatever diet you're on is not going to actually help you. It's actually depriving you in some way. Spirit said there needs to be a balance here. Some of you guys need to look at balanced meal plans. Stop spending so much money on food. Yeah, random messages, okay? We have your wishes granted here, okay? It says what you've asked for is coming true. So you do have a wish being granted in March, Cancer. There's something what you've been asking for, what you've been trying to get happening or going in your life, that is going to be some kind of wish. So there's going to be some kind of yes moment, okay? We do have true love here. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Some of you guys could meet somebody who becomes a great love to you. Could be a connection that it's just like you guys instantly click here. But with the true love, this is usually an energy of something you're attracting to you that's going to feel like a true love. Spirit saying for some of you guys, it could be a new pet. Okay, it could be a new pet. It could be a car. It could be a place. There's something you're attracting that is going to be a true love. It's like the minute you see it, it's like, oh, fell in love. That's what I'm getting. Not everybody's going to be a person, okay? Everyone's on different timelines here. But you're attracting some kind of great love to you. And I feel like that's exactly what this wish is granted. It's going to be granted in the form of a true love that, like I said, when you see it, when you get it, you're going to fall in love with it. Now, we do have enthusiasm. Life is always brighter when you wake up each day with the spirit of enthusiasm. So for you, Cancer, this is going to be a bit tricky for you guys, maybe. Because Spirit said you have a tendency to brood. Something like that. But yeah, enthusiasm here, okay? So March is going to challenge you to have some kind of consistent, happy schedule, if that makes sense. It's a schedule of joy. With the enthusiasm, I'm getting the sense of you doing these small moments of happiness, whether this is you guys going out and buying yourself some coffee or a cupcake or a dessert, or this is you doing some kind of self-care thing. It's something that you're excited to do. It gives you joy. It could be going out in nature, taking a hike or something like that here. But life is always brighter when you wake up each day with a spirit of enthusiasm. So this is about you setting your intention before you wake up as well. I'm hearing that. Spirit saying when you're in bed, you feel yourself waking up, have the intention of having a good day. Okay, try to just tell yourself like, oh, I'm awake. Well, it'll be a good day today. It'll be a good day. I'm gonna have a good day today. Have that intention here, because they're saying have more enthusiasm in life here. Okay, there could be, like I said, there's something that is depleting your energy, but you don't yet see it, or maybe you know what it is. Some of you do, some of you don't. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, they're saying a happy schedule, a schedule of joy. Like it's actually scheduling, you know. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's what I'm getting here, okay? So Cancer, that was your reading. Hope that this helps you out in some way, help you navigate March in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Taurus, this is going to be your March 2021 monthly, okay? So we're going to do the kind of overall energy, what you guys could be going through in March. So for you, Taurus, I do feel for you guys, there is going to be a feeling of things possibly not going your way in March, okay? With the 3 of Wands here and then this 4 of Pentacles reversed. I do feel like this is a time for you guys to learn how to surrender more, or there's a sense of control I feel like you're going to want in March. And with the 3 of Wands, there's going to be plans that you make that may fall through. There could be issues with paperwork. There could be issues with your plans going through for some reason. And with the 4 of Pentacles, this is about releasing the need of an outcome. releasing the need to know all the answers or how things are supposed to go about here, because I do feel like external forces could be either not working in your favor, or there's more information. So it's basically like if you're submitting some kind of paperwork, something could get thwarted because of somebody else's doing. So there's a lot of kind of external factors that could be affecting that here, okay? We do have the Tower here, okay? Now for some of you guys, I'm sensing for some, if you are more stubborn and if you haven't made the changes your guides have been urging you to make, there are going to be significant changes that the universe makes for you. But for other people, if you have made those changes, I'm getting a sense of enlightenment, because the Tower is not always just about a catastrophic event. It could be, I'm getting like a sense of enlightenment, like a big awakening for some of you guys. You could be going through really big awakenings in March, like a really big epiphany in a sense, but it's more about a spiritual awakening, okay? Spirit said illusions. A lot of you guys are going to see the people around you. People's illusions of kind of the world and how they see it, it's going to be crumbling. Whether this is within social media or the news, you're going to be seeing a lot of things crumble in March. Things could hit the fan, shit could hit the fan. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to happen in your life, but you're going to kind of see it in your environment, okay? With the King of Swords here for you guys and the Six of Cups, I do feel for some of you guys there could be a narcissist in your past that wants to return or something like that. Somebody who's just more about them. They don't really care about anybody else. I do see ignoring this person, but there could be some unfinished business. There's still maybe a little bit of karma attached to this relationship. Could really be any relationship, okay? But I feel like the King of Swords is it's a person. I feel like it's more of a person than an energy for you guys, okay? But also the King of Six of Swords reversed. Do be careful to reminisce about the negative things, okay, in the past and stuff like that. With the Six of Swords, this is about thinking about bad memories, thinking about how things played out and how it really sucked and this happened, because I feel like if you guys do go through some kind of Tower moment, it's going to make you kind of relive something, okay? It's almost going to bring in the energy that's like, because you're thinking about something bad that happened, or like, I remember the time that I lost money, and you keep reveling on that, you can attract and experience that will play itself out like that. So you have to be a bit mindful. This is the Cups is also with the connections around you. You guys may be a bit isolated here, or you may feel like your past is holding you back in some way, okay? Some of you guys may feel like you got over the past, and I feel like that's what this Tower moment is you're going to realize exactly what is like clinging on to you, because I'm getting an image of like somebody walking and there's like something clinging on to them. They're trying to like get their, like they're trying to release it. That's what I'm getting for you guys, okay? We have the High Priestess for you, Taurus. So it's definitely going to be a time of innate introspection. Yeah, that's how my guides put it. Innate introspection. Okay, with the High Priestess, I do feel for some of you guys there is going to be an energy of you really seeing through people's bullshit. If people do return to you, or you reunite with somebody, I'm getting somebody doesn't have your best interest at heart, so keep that in mind. That could be the King of Swords. If somebody returns, they don't have they're all in their spirit saying self-gratification here, okay? I do feel like relationships could be a bit tricky for you guys, but with the High Priestess, things are being hidden from you, okay? So there could be you guys trying to figure out when things are going to happen and what's supposed to happen, but the more you try to find it with the High Priestess, the less answers you're going to get, because you're not meant to know. I feel like your guides are hiding something from you on purpose. They want to surprise you with something, but you may, so yeah, just keep that in mind. That's why I'm saying that some things may not go through the way you want, because it's almost like the universe is like purposely doing this, okay? But the High Priestess as well. But this is also, obviously tapping into your spirituality this month. But also keeping your plans secret, okay? I always say this. Keep yourself mysterious, because I don't know what the hell is up with the connections around you, but there's some weird energy going on here, okay? Now, in terms of the challenge for you, Taurus, I'm getting a sense of vulnerability with Naked Before the Stars. This is going to be a challenge for March. Because I feel you guys don't like to feel exposed. You guys are all about security and comfort. And because the Tower is here, there could be a situation that happens that makes you feel exposed, that makes you feel completely seen, but you don't really want to be seen. It's just more like, damn, like, did you have to do that? That's what I'm getting with that here. So that could be a challenge for you guys. For some, it could also be a challenge of you putting yourself out there with Naked Before the Stars. It's like you're literally, you know, bearing your soul. So that could be difficult for you. Even if it's something you really want to do, you may struggle between actually doing it and not doing it and things like that here. This is also about exploitation, I heard. So I feel like that could be the Tower energy of you guys hearing that kind of stuff around you within your environment or within society and things like that here, okay? But vulnerability is going to be paramount for you in Pisces season, okay? This is going to be difficult, but it's going to be worth it if you can do it. Because I feel like if you guys can learn how to be vulnerable to yourselves and also kind of bare your soul in some way, it's actually going to benefit you in the long run. We have the sex, hug, and kiss. Embrace all aspects and, face and embrace all parts of yourself. So there are going to be moments when you are going to be spirit saying presented with your negative side, with your darker side, with the side of yourself you don't really want to look at, right? This is kind of the past. Yeah, they're saying elements of yourself that are locked away, they're hidden. They're going to be coming out in March because they need to be healed, they need to be acknowledged, okay? And they need to be embraced. So this card is basically about, you know, you have all parts of yourself and you embrace them, you acknowledge them. You're like, yeah, I'm a jealous bitch. I'm trying to work on it, but I know I'm fucking jealous, you know, but I'm going to accept myself as I am. I'm not going to talk down to myself. No self-deprecation, right? We're not perfect. So as you continue to heal, do acknowledge the other sides of yourself that maybe you're not the most confident in, whether this is body image issues or this is your weight, you know, if it's a physical thing or if it's you know, anything, any insecurities you have. Spirit wants you to actually embrace them and acknowledge them in March, okay? Because we do have the medicine woman. So you guys are a channel for divine healing power here. So I do feel like this healing energy around you. March is a very healing time for you, Taurus. So any weird skeletons in the closet that you thought you cleared up, that is going to have healing energy around, okay? Healing energy is very, you know, it's kind of up and down because you do go through weird emotional spells and then they kind of just dissipate, right? Or then you'll go through emotional high and then a low. So I'm getting like cycles for you guys, but also you guys have the ability to heal yourself, and I feel like you have healed yourself. There needs to be a little bit more protection with the High Priestess though, okay? A little bit more spiritual protection. Spirit saying to push it. Whatever spiritual ritual that you do, push it a bit more. So if you do some kind of practice, make it a bit more extravagant or do it longer, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? We have travel for you. It says an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So I do feel for you, Taurus, if it doesn't happen in March, could happen for some of you guys, but there's going to be an upcoming trip that you are going to take, physical trip you're going to take, and there's some kind of life-changing experience. Maybe it has to do with this Tower energy, but there's a huge epiphany or awakening that's going to happen at a particular place or when you're moving somewhere with the travel, whether it's short-term or it's long-term. They're saying there's some kind of important trip that's going to change your life in some way, okay? So for some, it may not happen in March. It could happen maybe 1 to 3 months from now because everybody's timeline is different. But there is going to be, do expect some kind of travel in the future for you. We do have the sanctuary. With the calm, focused mind and enjoyment of each moment, you create your very own sanctuary. Yes. So I do feel for you, Taurus, when it comes to March here, because you are the medicine woman, you are, you know, your own divine, you heal yourself basically, right? You're self-healer. Your sanctuary, it's going to be, yeah, I'm hearing uninterrupted relaxation. That's going to be very important for you in March. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, or if you find yourself being too much in the 3D, Spirit is saying to pull back and find your sanctuary, whatever that is to you. Maybe you want to take a bath, a bubble bath, light some candles. Maybe you want to be in your room, or you want some, some kind of chill music. You want to maybe go in your car, go to a park. But I'm hearing uninterrupted, so it needs to be quiet, okay? This is not going to work if there's a lot of chatter going on around you here. But you're going to be seeking some kind of sanctuary in March. So that's kind of, I'm hearing environment. So some of you guys could be decorating your room and your environment in March to give you a more peaceful, calm energy. Because it says with a calm, focused mind and enjoyment of each moment, you create your own sanctuary. So I feel like that's what you guys are definitely going to be working on. Also learning how to be in the now, the here and the now, the present moment, and how to embrace that and stuff like that here, okay? Let me see if I'm getting anything else for you guys. I heard analytical plans. March is not really the time to start analytical plans or to start plans that have to do with technology. I feel like before you guys can move forward in something, you do have to deal with some more emotional, personal issues before something gets, they're saying move forward, before something moves forward here. Something may try to push you out of your comfort zone. If that's the case, definitely follow that gut feeling or that instinct here. I heard change for some of you guys, which is like a worst fear of Taurians is change. That's definitely going to be popping its head in March. Okay, so Taurus, that was your reading. I hope that this will help you guys out in March. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time. Hi Virgo, this is going to be your March 2021 monthly. This is going to cover the overall energy in March and also just the things you could be going through or experiencing in March. So for you Virgo, the first thing I'm hearing is that things could be a bit cloudy around you with the High Priestess reversed here. There's an energy of not trusting, okay? There's suspicion here. There's kind of looking over your shoulder. There's a lot of second guessing you can experience in March here. And I feel like Spirit is saying the reason for this is because we have the Ten of Swords here, reversed, which is about some deep healing. This is about issues that are getting resolved, but this is happening internally, and this is slow. It's a very slow process. I'm getting a sense of overlapping, so it's like your mistrust or your distrust or whatever this is that I'm feeling. It can be because you're healing these old wounds that are still wounds. But they're still in your back. So, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. There is some healing, but it is taking a lot longer, and it's going to take much longer. For some of you guys, it's going to take some years, for you to fully have these swords out of your back here. But nonetheless, it's some kind of, slow recovery to something here. But the High Priestess here, I don't feel like you guys will really be, you guys could definitely be second guessing yourself, and, having a feeling of distrust and things like that here. I do feel like you guys are going to be reclusive this month. You will be closing yourself off, okay, with the Four of Pentacles. I do see that this is actually healthy for you. Cultivating your time, energy, your space, your money, your resources, keeping them close to you. Not really telling people what your next plans are. Financially protecting yourself and saving money and things like that here. There could be something you guys are clinging on to though, okay? I do feel like there is a choice in March. You're making a choice. You're not going to be making a choice in March, but you're going to have to make it in April. So you could be postponing something is what I'm hearing, okay? Because I'm getting both of these cards. They're both very defensive, okay? They're both very, very closed off. So the reason that you feel confused, or that you will feel confused in March, or you will be feeling like a lack of direction, is simply because you're not allowing any receptivity. Your guides can't access you. Your guides can't really help you if you're closed off right now, okay? So I feel like they want you to kind of slowly open up. I don't really know what has caused this suspicion or this distrust in you. Only you know that, okay? But that's what I'm getting here, okay? There's a lack of receptivity here, okay? Three of Pentacles. I do see some kind of victory coming to you guys, maybe in the workplace, okay? financially, the financial sector. With the Three of Pentacles, there could be definitely communication about some kind of promotion, some kind of job raise. There could be communication about a new contract, a partnership, Three of Pentacles partnership, okay, collaboration, things like that. So I do see in terms of work, that could be more of a positive area in your life. And I feel like you could be dealing with something internally and emotionally that could be affecting you in March here. But in terms of finances, you have the Three of Pentacles and a Four of Pentacles. Money is slowly increasing for you, okay? Now, if if you're looking for a new job, I do see you getting a new job, some kind of victory, okay? With the Ace of Swords, though, this is also about truth and clarity, but also about needing to seize an opportunity. So the aces are always blessings from the universe, but they have a time limit. So seize this opportunity, whatever this Three of Pentacles, whatever this collaboration is, whatever this is. Hey, do you want to join this? Or, hey, we're offering you this. Take it. Take it. Okay? If you do not make a choice, and you sit here and you're just like, nah, I'm not really sure what I want to do, this ace is going to go bye-bye. Okay? This ace is going to go bye-bye and it's going to become a loss and a regret. You missed an opportunity. Don't do that to yourself. For some people, that can happen. If you take too long, because the aces have a time limit. They don't have all fucking day. Okay? Now, in terms of the difficulty for you guys, or more of like the challenging energy in March, could definitely be we have this envious and gluttony. Now this could be you, but this could be other people here. I'm hearing to covet what you have. There could be people around you who want something from you, which is why you're like this. Because I feel like there's a reason you guys are smart. You guys don't just act a certain way just to fucking do it. You're not the most emotional, so I don't feel like you would act closed off in it because you're emotional. You would act closed off in like because there's something that happened that made you that way. That's what I'm getting. But there's somebody who wants to covet what you have, or maybe you feel like there's an energy of people wanting to take from you, or people looking at you, and maybe you feel judged. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting here with this gluttony here. And in terms of the challenge, it could be just like other people approaching you, or people's energy's fucking off in March anyway, but do pay attention not to compare yourself to other people. Other people could try to compare themselves to you, and this is where this weird jealousy, envious is coming from. You're just like, what the fuck? So that's what I'm getting with that here, okay? That could be a challenge for you guys. That's why I feel like you guys are closed off for a reason, because you're just like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. We have this Nemetona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So for you, Virgo, it is going to be very paramount that you have some kind of altar in March. Why? Because of this. High Priestess reverse does not feel good. When you're not High Priestess reverse, you honestly, you're questioning every fucking thing, right? You're not feeling secure within yourself. So, Spirit is saying, because you're closed off, it will be paramount for you to have some kind of altar, whether this is in your space or this is some kind of sacred place you go to. It could be a park. It could be just a place that means something to you, or a place that you feel connected to. It could even be nature. It doesn't have to be really anything super, super specific, but they want you to connect with them, okay? Try to connect with your spirit guides using some kind of altar. Specifically an altar, because the altar represents openness and receptivity, okay? So do keep that in mind here. That's why I feel like, I'm hearing home or housing. Some of you guys are like working on decor in your home and in your house, creating that sanctuary. We have the sex, kiss, and hug, and then color here for in terms of dream tarot here. So it's face and embrace all parts of yourself, Virgo. I do feel for some of you guys, your dreams in March are going to involve sex, kissing, and hugging. This represents merging, okay? Merging all parts of yourself, because it does say face and embrace all parts of yourself. So if you dream about, it doesn't matter who you're dreaming about. If you're dreaming about having sex with somebody, kissing someone, or hugging someone, these are all aspects of yourself. The people in your dreams represent you. They represent different facets of yourself. This is you merging together, okay, and accepting all parts of yourself, okay? So that could be if you have like dreams like that, because you guys definitely could. This is the Dream Oracle cards anyway. So yeah, keep that in mind here. And I also feel for you guys with the color, express your true feelings. For you, Virgo, it's good. I feel like you guys have a lot to say, or a lot on your chest, and you're going to want to express that in a creative way, in more of an abstract way, not necessarily something that is, I mean, you can write if you feel like writing, but it could be something more abstract as painting. I'm getting an image of somebody with a canvas and they're just like painting. They don't know what they're doing, but they're painting and they're expressing themselves. They're getting all that out on the canvas. So that's what Spirit is saying. It's time for that. Whatever pent up frustration or whatever emotions you have, let them out in some kind of creative outlet. This is also helping you merge with yourself as well, okay? So there's like some deep emotional connectivity you guys are doing on a spiritual level, and it could happen in your dream state as well. We do have prosperity. Know that you deserve all things and wondrous, and believe you can have them. This is your focus of the month, Virgo. It's prosperity here. This is about you attracting prosperity. Now, it's not necessarily always financial prosperity. Maybe you'll feel that in March, but it's also about spiritual prosperity, feeling satisfied with your life and just being happy and content with where you are. That could be your focus, okay? So I do feel like you're going to be, I'm hearing tweaking. Spirit said tweaking your schedule. I'm hearing a lot of adjustments and changes around in your life in order for you to find this prosperity, the spiritual prosperity, also the financial prosperity. Whatever shifts and changes and tweaks you've been making, it's attracting this prosperity to you, okay? So yeah, do keep that in mind. I do feel like this is a good sign for you. This could be what that Three of Pentacles and Ace of Swords is for you as well. We do have, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Okay, yes. So okay, hold on, getting a message. So for some of you guys, you have, you are in the process of forgiving, and Spirit is saying to continue with this, forgiveness journey, okay? Forgiveness is for yourself. Forgiveness is not to, it's not about the other person. It's about you, okay? Spirit is saying when you're forgiving somebody, you're giving yourself the freedom to release yourself from the resentment and the anger. It's a gift to yourself. Forgiveness is a form of self-love. It has nothing to do with the other person, okay? Those of you who haven't forgiven yet, this is going to be something that you're going to want to do, because if you feel any stagnancy in your life, or if things haven't gone the way you wanted, or if you feel like things are just kind of shitty, forgiveness is going to open the doors to more positive change for you. Because when you have resentment and anger, and Spirit knows you need to work on this, but you refuse to do it, or you're in denial about it, or you put it off, they do stop things in your life, or the energy in your vibration. When you have anger and resentment, it causes it to be lower. So even though you're asking for all this stuff, you're not in the vibration to receive it. So it's not going to come to you. But when you're practicing forgiveness, which is a higher vibration, then you're in the vibration of your desires, because your desires are always on a bigger plane. They're always higher. So it's up to us we have to adjust that, right? We have to adjust to meet it. That's what I'm getting. So keep that in mind. If you have been doing this, continue to do it, because it is going to release more, a lot of blockades are going to be released for you. I'm hearing floodgates. The floodgates. This could be what this prosperity is, okay? So if you're seeking that, and if you're wanting that to happen, this is forgiveness. So this could be a particular person that you need to forgive, right? Or you just because I had to practice this as well in January. Very fucking hard shit. So the only thing I really did was ask the universe, I'm open to forgiving. How do I do this? Please show me directions. And for me specifically, they showed me a lot of videos on YouTube from like Indian gurus and things about what forgiveness is, and then like certain practices and how to kind of go about doing it. Forgiveness is Spirit saying it's a journey. It's not just like, okay, I forgive you and that's it. No, it's a feeling that slowly dissipates, right? It has to clear itself out. So that's what I'm getting for you guys here, okay? It's a slow process, but as long as you're doing the process, you will start seeing these blockades and these blockages clear up for you. So ask yourself, who do you need to forgive in March, okay? And I feel like coming the other months, if you do this practice, you will be seeing things change for you in a positive way. So Virgo, that was your reading. I hope that this helps you. I hope this reading helps you navigate March in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Hi Libra, this is going to be your March 2021 monthly. This is going to be the energy surrounding you in March. Also, what you could be going through, what you guys could be dealing with. Okay, so give me a minute here. So the first thing I heard for you, Libra, is connections with the Queen of Swords reverse. I do feel specifically either it happened in March or it's going to happen in March or it happened in February or earlier. You did cut communication with somebody with the Queen of Swords here. Also about some kind of frustration. I do feel like you've been frustrated in your connections with whoever you've been dealing with, whether these are old people or new people. Every time you come in contact with somebody, nothing really goes of it with the Ace of Wands here. Right? It's like it becomes a shit show, basically, what Spirit's saying. This doesn't have to be romantic, it's just the relationships and connections around you here, okay? There's a lack of deep bonding. But I do see in March, there is going to be somebody who does approach you with the Knight of Cups. This person is genuine. You can trust this person, okay? They do have an agenda, but if they are upright, I don't feel like their agenda is self-absorbed. It's more that they just want to get to know you. So there could be somebody who approaches you who wants to be friends with you, okay? And I see you communicating with this person here. So Knight of Cups could be a water sign, could be an air sign, doesn't matter. But I do see communication coming through, some kind of invitation as well. You could be invited to something. Spirit saying say yes to invitation. I do see you communing with people in March, so it could be for some kind of, like I said, invite or something like that. I feel like somebody could invite you to something definitely this month, okay? And Spirit saying it's important for you, Libra, if you're trying to attract better people in your life, try to put your sword down, okay? Because you're coming across as very defensive and very standoffish, okay? And I do feel like there's somebody who wants to approach you with something. Now, let me see. I do feel like there's a choice in your life or something in your life that you're trying to make but you're confused about with the Seven of Cups here, and then the Justice reversed here is something you feel like something is unfair to you. You feel like there's something that's not going right with these two here. I do feel like there could be you're in that Libra energy of indecisiveness, okay? I don't know. This is something that usually Justice is making things right. You don't know how to make something right in your life, okay? Again, could be with relationships or it could be with yourself. Maybe there's an issue and you're just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to make this right. That's what I'm getting here. With this Justice reversed here. Spirit saying timing, something has to play out first before you get the solution or the answer to something. That's what I heard specifically, okay? But the Seven of Cups also, while I feel like this Knight of Cups is genuine, do be mindful of the illusions around you with the Seven of Cups. This is Pisces season after all. So now it's not the time to be your head in the clouds when you meet somebody new, okay? Don't be fantasizing about people because this energy will have you fucked once Aries season comes where everything is clear as day, okay? So Spirit is saying just slowly get to know people. If there's somebody who pops in your life, whether it's a friend or, you know, it's a coworker or a colleague or even a boss, who knows. Try to get to know them slowly. Open up slowly. Don't get your head in the clouds and don't fantasize stuff because those fantasies aren't real in Pisces season. Nothing exists. Nothing is real in Pisces season, okay? Seriously. Pisces season is just, it's like fantasy world, okay? The challenge for you, Libra, we have I won't cry for you. So like I said, with connections, I do feel like you guys there was an emptiness you felt in some kind of relationship. Maybe there was something you put effort into and it just didn't go anywhere. I feel like you guys are learning how to fill up this void inside you. You're starting to realize that the void is not going to come from just people. It's about you discerning connections, and it's coming from people who actually care about you. So I feel like you guys are trying to attract that, but if this is a challenge or darker energy around you, be careful of insensitivity and be careful of some kind of resentment. Because the Queen of Swords, that's exactly what she represents, is resentment and sensitivity. She's a fucking bitch, upright, in reverse, okay? So this is a woman who is like, if someone approaches her like, hey, what's your name? She'll be like, go fuck yourself. That's the Queen of Swords, okay, in reversed here. And so do not self-sabotage opportunities or new people coming in because of that, because of some insensitivity that you had. I do feel like you guys have been healing some kind of hurt to the point that you have become somebody that's like, I'm not going to cry for you anymore. I'm done crying tears of this. So I do see you're wrapping up something. I'm getting a sense of closure for you, but that could be difficult for some of you, okay? We do have the dance here, okay, and it says, move to the rhythm of your soul. So Libra, March is a time for you to express yourself. This is a time of self-expression. Dancing is a form of self-expression. Spirit is saying the more authentic you are in March, the more of yourself you are in March and the less of a people pleaser you are in March, you're actually going to be attracting the people you've been trying to bring in. The reason maybe shitty connections haven't been happening the way you wanted them to, or, you know, connections have been shitty, is because there's a part of yourself that was switching yourself for other people for them to like you. You weren't 100% yourself. Okay, that could have been the lesson you've learned, and that's why I feel like the Knight of Cups energy is coming in now, because it's time for you to start having more genuine connections with others. And like I said, community. I see you getting invited to something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be in person. It could be online, okay? Some kind of group for you. But it's time for self-expression, okay? Whatever artistic thing you like to do that in March, okay? That's going to help cultivate you. It's going to help cultivate a sense of identity, okay? A stronger sense of identity. With the Queen of Swords reverse, this is a woman who holds, who has held back, and then she just lets it loose, like she kind of explodes. So don't let that happen in March, okay? That's gonna suck, because if justice is upright and you're exploding on people, fucking karma's gonna come back to you. So keep that in mind, okay? We have, okay, Mawu, and we have Sage here, Siege. Quiet time, take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So there's going to be some time in March that you are going to need to be by yourself here, okay? Even though I do see people around you. This could be what this is here, because you're confused. So like I always say, if you can't make a choice, if you feel clouded, don't make a choice. You know, make a choice and decision when you feel a little bit more clear about your direction here. But yeah, this is going to be some time for you to contemplate and be in some solitude, or just be by yourself, take a walk by yourself, you know, you and your thoughts this month, okay? We do have Mother Earth. You're called upon to help with environmentalism, so I feel for you, Libra, environmentalism could definitely be calling you. You guys could be looking up or getting more into, you know, recyclables and plastics and helping the earth, and you know, the lights, and I heard solar panels or something like that. There's something you're going to be shifting to help Earth, or to help with environmentalism. I heard solar power for someone specific though. Interesting. But also with this, she has the world in the palm of her hand, okay? So you do have control this month. The only major arcana you have is the Justice, okay? So when there's only one major arcana, there's not really big universal energies playing out in March. So a lot of things happening are under your control. You can control how you kind of want this month to go here, okay? Spirit saying, again, for those of you waiting for communication, I do see communication coming in with whatever form this may be, whatever area in your life this may be. We do have intuition, okay? The focus of the month for you is intuition. The power of intuition will light your path, providing a connection to the divine. So for you, Libra, whatever it is that, if your external world does not make sense, because it won't make sense in Pisces season. Pisces season is challenging you to go inward. I know Libra is an air sign, you're all in the head. It's time for you to be in the gut area, right, with your intuition. Whatever decisions you make them from your gut. I challenge you to do that. Don't make them from your head. Make them for your gut. The gut is the best. Your intuition is honestly your best ally when it comes to making choices, or when it comes to what should I do next? What should I focus on next? How do I navigate my life? Literally has the best answers for you, okay? So that is important for you to cultivate as well, okay? Use your intuitive gifts when it comes to sifting out people, when it comes to groups and communities, making sure that they're right and there's no fuck shit going on with them, okay? We have affirmations here, and it says to lift up your thoughts and energy, and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. So your guides want you to practice this in March. This is your manifestation, Libra. This is how you're going to get what you want in March, is saying positive affirmations, okay? Yeah, using positive affirmations here, okay? I am blessed, you know, I am love, I am beautiful and infinitely supported, I'm the shit, you know, whatever it is you want to say. This is going to be your power of manifesting and seeing things manifest quickly for you, okay? I feel like you could try other manifestations, but they made this specifically because this is what's going to work for you in March, okay? May not work all the way in April, but it will work in March, okay? You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. So there could be some kind of sticky situation or a problematic situation you find yourself in, Libra, and Spirit is saying to don't back down. Page of Swords is something worth fighting for. Do not back down. You could fix the situation, okay? So there is going to be something that you may need to, use some kind of problem solving skills and things like that. But yeah, you have the power. Don't let anybody take away your power. Like I said, you have the power this month. Okay, there's not a lot of universal energies that are going to be fucking with you. It's more about your internal and how your internal is reflecting your external. Okay, so keep that in mind. So Libra, that was your March 2021. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this reading helps you navigate March in some way. Till next time. Hi Aries, this is going to be your March 2021 monthly. It's going to be the energy in March, and we're also going to cover kind of what's going on with you, what you could be dealing with in March. First thing I'm getting for you, Aries, is I am seeing that you guys are breaking away from negative limitations, manipulation with the devil reversed. However, you are getting pulled back in by yourself, from yourself, with the Eight of Swords here. So I feel for you guys, a bit of the challenge is going to be, you guys have done a lot of work in terms of working on a lot of your negative traits, a lot of things you may not be fond of, but I am sensing there is a pullback. There's a pushback with the Eight of Swords here. The double reverses could be within your environment. Maybe your environment's getting healthier. Maybe the people around you are getting healthier, but when it comes to yourself internally and how you're thinking, with the Eight of Swords, that does need work, because this is self-imposed limitations here, okay? And I feel like for you guys, you want to wrap something up in your life, but not quite with the world reversed. There is still some unfinished business here, and it has to do with this Eight of Swords. I do feel for you, Aries, March is going to be a time of empowerment, okay? Because I feel like there could be something that makes you feel that you're not in power, that you're not in control here, but you actually are. Okay, I do see for you guys, March, you are going to be feeling in your element. You're the Queen of Wands, so I'm not getting that March is going to really mess with your energy as much. You guys will be your Aries self, and it's Spirit is saying it's welcome. Okay, but I am feeling that with this Two of Swords, you guys are going to have to be proactive in making important decisions in March. There could be things that you are trying to push forward with, and some things will go through, not everything, but some things will go through, or there could be a choice that you refuse to make, or you're, afraid to make because you can't go back from this choice, so you can just be in a stalemate, okay? And if you are in a stalemate, that is of your choosing here, okay? A lot of this is a lot of free will for you. We don't have a lot of major arcana besides these two guys that is reversed, so a lot of this stuff in March that happens is of your cultivation, is of your doing, okay? The universe isn't really, it's not messing with much energy in your life right now. We have the Three of Wands, and I do see you guys waiting for some kind of message, communication. I do see you in a kind of expectation mode. Yeah, it's weird. It's like you're looking over your shoulder, like you're waiting for something, okay, coming in here. That will come in. You just have to be patient with it. Three of Wands is also about expansion, growth. Some of you guys could have short-term traveling, okay? You want to do any long-distance traveling, you can get information about that. There could be messages that come through about that. But this is about needing to expand your horizons here. You may, yeah, I'm hearing stuffy. So you're going to be feeling more active in March to get out of the house. You're going to want to do that. Like, you're just going to be like, I need to get out of here. That's what I'm getting. That's going to be really healthy for you, okay? But a lot of self-determination for you guys. And I feel like you are going to nip this in the butt, whatever this Eight of Swords limited energy is here. The doubts, the negative self-talk, and self-sabotage habits that you have, okay? Because of the challenge of the month, we do have the envious and gluttony here. So this is kind of the darker energy that will be surrounding you in March, and you could be dealing with emotional turmoil. I don't know if you guys have an issue with envious and being having gluttony, or wanting more, wanting this, wanting what they have, wanting what he has, things like that. That's going to be a challenge for you. March is going to be a time where you're going to see a lot of people get what they want. And I feel like with this energy, Spirit is saying do not compare yourselves to other people. Just because somebody gets their accolades, at a particular time, doesn't mean that you won't get yours. You're just going to have to be patient, because your accolade, not yet, okay? But they may come in next month or even May, okay? I feel like yours will come in soon, but it may not come in March the way you want them to. So try your best not to, because if you succumb to this energy, this Devil card will become upright again, and you're going to find yourself stuck, okay? Like just stuck in a toxic pattern that you try to curb, but then you fell victim to it, okay? So do be mindful of that, okay? We do have this church, temple, and mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority. So for you, Aries, March is a time for you. No matter where you go, Spirit is saying you have a temple, a mosque, or a church within you, right? It's not necessarily a physical location. It's within you. You have the spiritual authority within you here. So Spirit is saying you have the spiritual strength to push through, okay? They're also saying, remember who you are. You are a soul in a physical body, okay, in a meat suit. These are meat suits, okay? We're souls. You're not a body and a soul. You're a soul in a body. Remember that. They're saying remember it because if you start feeling this 3D insecurity shit that happens, remembering who you are will help you get yourself out of these, help you, release the blindfold, take off these damn swords. Like, I'm doing this to myself. Why do I keep fucking doing this to myself? Like, I'm more powerful than this. I'm not gonna let, somebody ruin my day, or I'm not gonna let, something make me upset because I have the power to change that, okay? So keep that in mind. Don't forget who you are, okay? You're a soul. You're not a body, you're a soul, okay? Souls are limitless. Live many lifetimes here, okay? All right. So we have Aphrodite and inner goddess and transformation. So with the Queen of Wands, Aries, I do feel for you. March is going to be a time that you guys are going to be, could be in the spotlight in some way, or you're going to be working on your physical appearance. Like, I just feel like you could, like, buy new clothes for yourself. You could do your hair. You could change your hair. There's a lot of physical appearance. Spirit said shave your beard or whatever, that you want to do, because I do feel the Queen of Wands is very attractive, okay? You're very attractive. People are very drawn to you this month, okay? But with Aphrodite, it does say, awaken the goddess within you through self-care, dance, appreciating your divinity. So it's definitely a month of self-care for you, Aries, okay? And embrace that. If you feel guided to do self-care, and if you feel like you're just doing you and you feel a bit selfish, that's completely fine. This month is not necessarily about other people, it's about you, okay? So you do have the transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which will bring about great blessings. So you are in the middle of a transformation, spiritual awakening, things like that. The energy is a bit weird in March, so do expect that. But just know whatever energy, whatever you're dealing with, you're going through a change, a really big evolution, okay? So just embrace that, as weird as it may feel. Abundance, yeah. Harmonize your thinking with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. Are you in alignment with what you're truly wanting? That's why it's important for you to have this church and this temple inside you, because people may try to, you may just go about your day and people fucking piss you off, and you're just like, I was having a good day. What the fuck? If you allow people to take away your power, you're not in alignment with what you're wanting, okay? What you're wanting is on a high vibration. And if you're allowing other people to take away your power, you're lowering your vibration, meaning that you're not in alignment anymore, right? And that's how you get unbalanced. That's how shit goes left, okay? So Spirit saying harmonize your thinking, right, with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. So do your best, Aries, to try to keep yourself in the vibration that your desires are, okay? Could be difficult, but that is your focus. Another focus is empowerment. The determination of your mind and soul will guide you towards unleashing inner power. Inner strength is going to be important. Focus on empowering yourself in any way, because like I said, in Pisces season, people are emotional as fuck, and somebody could hurt your feelings and try to, demean you in some way. So try to empower yourself as much as you can. That's why we have Aphrodite here, because she's the goddess of self-love, which is definitely empowerment as well. So focus on that, okay? And I feel like your March will go by swiftly here. Now, we have patience, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So in March, Spirit wants you guys to practice something, okay? It could be you practice it maybe 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Practice something consistently and you will see results. You will see yourself growing. You will see things starting to shift, but do practice it, okay? Do not be inconsistent with your practices, okay? That's what I'm hearing specifically for you. There's some skill, talent thing you need to polish up, okay? So Aries, that was your March 2021. Hope that this, guys, helped you navigate March. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.